Awa. Hello. I would usually like let the stream run for a bit longer before I started yapping, but we're on a time crunch, people. Also, I really need to adjust my PNG tuber settings because I feel like this is... Oh, maybe that's a bit better. I don't know, we'll see. Hello everybody, how are we? Happy late birthday, thank you! It was my birthday on the 14th, so Wednesday. So that was a few days ago. Why does it say that no one's watching on Twitch or YouTube? I mean, I haven't actually started streaming on Twitch, which is why. For that, but... normally when this happens, I've buggered something up and I don't realise what it is. But, oh well, we won't be here for very long. Thank you very much. I turned 26, which is an age. How did you celebrate your birthday? I went and got ramen. I went to my favourite ramen place, Goemon Ramen in Brighton. I need to start gatekeeping it. No, I don't. If like every time I bring up Goemon Ramen, I say if you go there, ping me on Discord and let me know. Show me what you got. Tell me that it was fantastic, because it is. But saying that, I've in more recent times begun to realize I have a deep appreciation for Malatang hot pot. I want more of that. I just really like brothy Asian soups. I don't think I'm live on Twitch, and if I am, then that's concerning because I don't mean to be. Normally I am live on both. But because I've got a video coming out literally in 15 minutes, I figured I'd just go live on YouTube today because it means I can just send you all over there with me when I'm done. Especially when it's cold, yes. Imagine if your PNG tuber was real. What do you mean? This is me. This is what I look like. This is my face. I've been listening to Fleetwood Mac on repeat for the last hour. What song? Old. I had people calling me Unk on Instagram and then correcting themselves to Aunt because they didn't know what gender to use. There isn't really a good gender neutral term for like uncle, aunt, you know? It's not a good one. I wish there was. What's the background music? It is the evening version of the town theme in Animal Crossing Let's Go to the City, which is a pretty mid Animal Crossing game if you ask me, because it was basically just Wild World but on the Wii this time. And the city thing is cool, but like it just wasn't, it was clunky and annoying to use in comparison to Wild World. Would you prefer to be born in December 1999 or January 2000? January 2000, I think. I'd get up to some devious acts for some ramen. God, literally on the days running up to it, I was really wanting ramen. It was upsetting. I love how the video is about ADHD. Meanwhile, I'm procrastinating on 3 major school projects. You know what's funny? Is making a video about ADHD and procrastinating making the video on ADHD. Like, I'd be like, I wanted to get this video done. It's my job to make it, and then I like sat here like picking at my nails, trimming my cuticles. Lock in. I need you guys to help me remember to actually like 5 minutes before the video starts, to redirect, because I'm scared I'll just keep on yapping and forget. The other day I was getting a bus and I was just gonna look at my phone for a second. I look up, the bus goes past me. It's like my whole reason I'm standing in this place is so that I can get on the bus. And then I forgot to get on the bus is gone. So oops. So yeah, please, if I'm still yapping in 10 minutes, tell me. I don't trust myself. I'm recording my EP with my band tomorrow. Wish me luck. That's really exciting, Kenneth. Good luck. It didn't stop for you? No, because sometimes you need to hold out your hand to let the bus know that you want to get on it. Because some bus stops will serve multiple bus services. So for as far as the bus was concerned, I could have been waiting to get on a different one. So it makes sense. I just had to go and walk to go and get a different bus because there wasn't going to be another one for an hour. So I had to change my plan. I was really annoyed. I was there early for the bus and then I missed the bus. Stupid. It maybe should have thought about it and pulled over anyway, but it didn't. And I can't really complain about that because I wasn't paying attention when I should have been. I was looking at Pikmin Bloom. A real unfortunate mistake. I should have known better. In Toronto, the bus stops, if they see anyone at the stop, I think a lot, it depends on how busy the stop is as well. Like, I find that in places like London, you don't have to put your hand up. They will just stop. But that's because so many people get on and off at every stop. Pikmin Bloom, hi Alice. Yes. But yeah, it was a fairly, like, quiet stop. So they just didn't pull over. Alice, I'm modding you, not because I expect you to actually mod, but I'm using it in place of a VIP feature because YouTube doesn't have one. What's my favourite Pikmin? Oh, that's a really good question. I quite like the white ones, based on their appearance. I'm a big fan of the yellow ones as well. I have grown to appreciate all of them more since starting to play Pikmin 4. When I was just playing Pikmin Bloom, it was kind of like, some of you guys are ugly. But when now I've been playing Pikmin 4, I actually like them all more than I did, because I guess I get to appreciate them for their functionality rather than just their looks. Like, I don't know, I wasn't that keen on the purple one before, or like the rock one, but now I've played Pikmin 4. I like those guys. Those guys are useful. And the glow Pikmin, I didn't think I'd like the glow Pikmin because they're not in Pikmin Bloom. So I was like, well, fuck those guys, I don't know them. And then I played Pikmin 4 and I'm like, oh, I like those guys. Have you always been so symmetrical? I wish. I wish. My bones are itching. I'm sorry to hear that. I think that's one of those things where if you like, you know, like when you get an itch on your hand and you itch it and it doesn't go away, but for whatever reason, if you bite it, that works. Scraping your teeth against your hand works. Maybe you just need to like chew at your own bones. Maybe that's the solution. Like a dog. Starting out the new year, nice. Oh yeah, how are your guys' years going? How are you all doing? I had a cold. But aside from that, I've been alright. Had a birthday. Ate a lot of cake and ramen. It's funny, like, when at Christmas, I got some money as a gift from, like, my grandparents, and same for my birthday, and I tried to write down, like, what I got so that I would spend it on something nice, because my problem is that when I get money as a gift, I'll end up forgetting, and then it will go into savings, and then which I guess, you know, it's still useful, but, like, I want to buy myself something nice. So I've, like, written down the money I've got, and then I've written down, like, underneath it things I want to get. And I was writing a message to my gran because she'd sent me some money, and I started typing something like, oh, you know, I want to put the money aside and spend it on something nice. And then I look at my list, and on my list are things like deodorant and tissues and a new watch strap. And then I'm like, maybe I won't actually mention that I'm saving it for something nice. Because I'm like, what can I buy with this money? Deodorant. To be fair, I did buy a deodorant, and it is nice. It is a fancy deodorant. It was a £12 deodorant. It was like one of these refillable ones. It was a fussy deodorant. That's the brand. But maybe that's what being 20... I was going to say that maybe that's what being 26 is. I fear I have always been like this. I need to buy, like, an Ariel so my TV can work. You know, like, boring, but also kind of fun. If you're me. 5 minutes left until there's 5 minutes left. Your PNG VTuber is so squishy. Wait, is it gonna say that?
Your tuber/tuber is so squishy, smile.
Oh my god, it doesn't know how to say it. Also, it translated that into a smile. That's very good. Thank you so much, Catch the Menace, for the super chat. New video, new video, new video. I've been working on this since November. I just took my sweet time working on it. Well, it was meant to go out in December, and then I, like, dragged my feet because I was doing things like my taxes and struggling to write a video. Which is ironic because the video is about things like struggling to write videos. So, yeah. Alas, I'm gonna be able to lock in a bit better this year. I think I was talking to friends about it. I got a lot of, like, creative friends, and a friend suggested we all do, like, a little meeting once a month and help each other with our ideas and encouraging each other. So I'm going to be able to lock in. Guys, I'm going to lock in. My problem is script writing. I spend so long script writing because I go, oh, it's not perfect. I don't know how to translate my thoughts into paper. But yeah, locking in on that. Isn't the ADHD video that you had ADHD make you late on? Yeah, well, yeah, essentially, yeah. The irony is that when you're making a video about ADHD is that your ADHD makes it hard to make the video on ADHD. I'm gonna call it now. Next year, video title will be How Tax Fraud is Cool, actually. I'm not brave enough for that. I pay my taxes, I fear. It's, unfortunate. Can my scripts just not write themselves, please? I used to find it so easy. I think it's because, I don't know. I don't know why I find it harder now. I guess I'm writing longer scripts. And I want them to be good. Got pressure to make them good. Would you rather make an hour-long video on a poor topic, or would you rather have to write all your scripts on an actual typewriter? I would write them on a typewriter. I'd write them by hand. It would be annoying, but I wouldn't be able to make an hour-long video on a poor topic. Sounds like hell. I struggle to write an 8-minute video. The existence of Google Docs isn't going to make that process better. Writing scripts on things passionate about, it's the best experience when you reach a flow state. Yeah, this is very true. I think I worry about missing points or not making my points clear enough. Trying to, like, I'm a very visual person. I see my thoughts as, like, more like images and ideas rather than in, like, linear bits of thought. I think I cut it from the script, but I initially described it in the script as untangling my brain, because that's what it feels like. It feels like I've got like my ideas are all just a tangled mess, and I have to be able to utilize them. I have to untangle them, and that's takes a lot of energy. That's hard. So yeah, I guess different people think differently. It's like the whole, like, can you see an apple in your head, or like if you try and visualize an apple, is it red and shiny, and can you rotate it, and can you spin it around and make it bounce and stuff, or do you see nothing? Like, I guess it's a bit like that, right? It's less than 5 minutes. It's less than 5 minutes. I should end the stream and raid in. I haven't streamed in forever. I'm so sorry. It's because I've been trying to get this video done. I took some time off for Christmas. I've been out of town. And I've been ill. So I'm really sorry that I haven't streamed in a while. I hope I'll be going live soon enough. But yeah, I recommend you join waaoooww if you haven't already. And let's go and raid... Did I just do waaoooww Discord? Let's go and watch my new video. I'm going to end the stream and it should direct you to the video. But if it doesn't, there's a link in the description. So yeah, thank you so much for popping in, even though it was a short one. I'm very grateful for you guys being here, and I really hope you enjoyed the new video. Thank you so much for gifting the memberships, Caps. Gifting a membership, Cats the Menace, is very, very appreciated. Okay, I'll see you guys at the video. I will see you there. Bye 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 bye.